What's good, y'all? It's about that time to randomly relate me first rants. No hate. Now, I want y'all to check out this nonsense. This is what we're getting in this day and time as athletes. We've always had people. We've had the what's his name, Mayorga. We've had people like him smoking a cigarette after the fight. This guy just took a puff before the fight, and this is what we're getting. The future of sports. Now, look at this shit. Clear this shit weight. Clear. I don't know what weight class this is supposed to be. If it's an open weight thing or whatever. One guy's clearly a lot bigger than the other. Neither guy has any defense. No real skill. Just throwing punches and kicks. But I just want you to pay attention to what's happening here. And this is what they call athletes now. Look at this shit. And this is what, boom, this is what people find entertaining. This is the type of stuff that people are trying to find something to play, to show, to get behind, and say, this is what we're doing now. And, you know, it's funny because I'm watching this kind of shit and it's like, just look at what's happening. These are not athletes. These are not real fighters. These are guys that go to a gym, hit a bag, you know, maybe teach them how to throw a punch or throw a kick, things of that nature. But in terms of this being a sport, like them competing in a sport. Now, just look at what's happening here. Just look at what's happening here. This is disgraceful. This is disgraceful. This is some shit you see in movies right here. Wow. And I don't mean wow in an impressive way. I mean, this is bullshit that people paid money for to come and see and sit down and be a part of. This is what they came to see. You know, I look at guys like Andy Ruiz, you know, Bermane Stiverne, you know, Jermaine Franklin's on the heavy side. He toned down in his last fight a little, tried to trim down some. But I mean, you got these big fat guys that come in the ring, or a guy who comes in, you know, not at his best weight. But this is what you get. I'm just going to say this, y'all. This is some sad shit. And you got to understand something. In this day and time, for someone to stand in the corner, smoke a cigarette, go out and fight. The ring girl looks like a stripper. I don't know if y'all noticed what she had on, the little backpack. They had money on the damn floor. And I'm saying, so are we getting so bored with something being, you know, more of a sport and less of a so-called storyline entertainment that we have to just find some video game type shit? It's like some Def Jam Vendetta looking shit. You got a stripper looking fucking referee, if you want to call her that, and one guy standing here dropping his hands, allowing the guy to punch him. That's the shit Mayorga used to do. Remember that shit? He would drop his hands, stand up there and let guys hit him. And, you know, basically, but it's just like, this is what they call fighting. This shit right here. Man, there was a time when people took pride in Thai boxing, kickboxing, boxing itself, all of this kind of shit. I mean, as a warrior, as a gladiator. Now we got a bunch of junkies hopping in the ring. Everybody think that they can fight now. Everybody think they can be a boxer, a kickboxer, whatever. I said a couple of weeks ago, I did a video. You don't see people jumping in the MMA cage doing this shit. Well, here's the thing. With all these little bullshit sub-leagues, you'll probably start seeing this shit now. Probably have guys going there trying to actually do drunken monks and we drink some wine before the fight starts. I'm really going to get drunk and stagger around the ring. And I mean, you know, this is the type of stuff I'm saying. This is the new age bullshit that they're trying to force down your throats. This garbage. I don't find it funny. I don't find it entertaining. It's just when I look at this shit and I go, damn. If I was watching a movie, if you're watching a movie, right, and you see a guy drop his hands like that and just tell a guy to hit him, you think, nobody does that in real life. I mean, it's happened. I seen Christy Martin do it to Mia St. John. Because Mia St. John, she didn't have pillows to fit. She basically just had actual cotton swabs. You know, basically she couldn't punch for shit. It was later in the fight anyway, and her power was even that much less. Like I said, we seen Ricardo Mayorga do it. We've seen, a couple of guys try that dumb shit. And we've also seen people do it. I've seen people do it and get knocked out. But it's like, this is what I'm saying. So I'm so good, I'm going to smoke a cigarette right before the fight. Then I'm going to go in here and knock this much smaller guy out. I don't know if these guys are heavyweights. And I bring that up because there was a huge disadvantage in size. But these guys look like they're like 5'7". They look really short. So they look short to be heavyweights. So I don't understand what goes on through people's minds to make them think that I'm just going to put some bullshit out there and people are going to accept this. Well, I just wanted you guys to see it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Because like I said, we got, you look at guys like Andy Ruiz and even Tyson Fury is a big fat dude. Even when he gets in the best shape that he can get in, he's still fat and flabby around the waist. He's never a muscular guy, never chiseled. He's always a fat dude, regardless. But I'm just saying, man, you get these guys who come get in the ring. And I mean, at least we do know that Andy Ruiz can fight, Tyson Fury can fight. Did you see these guys? No defense whatsoever. Just stand there. I mean, they're getting hit. They throw a punch and stand there with their hands up. Why are your hands even up? No head movement, no nothing. Just, I'm going to take your shot, you take my shot. I looked into this league and tried to look up the rules, try to look at what's going on. There's not really much of a description of anything. But I seen another fight in that same league where the other dudes were more skillful. Not that they were highly skilled, but they were at least trying to move their heads and move around and not just stand there and get hit. They didn't, but I mean, it's still nothing where you feel like, okay, I want to start watching this. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is the trash that they're calling a sport now. This is the type of shit that I'm seeing. I've seen tag team fucking boxing. I've seen fucking 8-man MMA shit. I've seen a basketball league now where you're literally fist fighting, punching people in the face in order to try to go make a shot. I mean, the stupidest things that they can think of. The stupidest thing. Something that's just like, I look at these guys and I think, back in the day, they had stuff like American Gladiators. They have American Ninja, stuff like that. But I mean, this is what you come up with? While somebody's running with the basketball to try to make a shot, you're throwing punches and kicks at them. We have 8-way MMA fights, tag team boxing. Like, yeah, y'all. Yeah. I told you guys before, I don't take boxing serious anymore. And it's just life in general. I see things, it's like, yeah, I mean, if people enjoy this shit, they enjoy it. I don't, and it's not for me, it's for somebody else. I look at it that way. But once again, the sport of boxing that we once loved, it's, and this was some kickboxing shit, but bottom line is combat sports in general, because I always like combat sports in general. But I mean, I look at this kind of shit and I say, damn, they took actual real kickboxing off TV. And this is the type of shit that they got going on. So, anyway, tell me what y'all think in the comment section about this type of shit. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.